Hey everybody, I bumped into this wonderful blog by Cliff Ernest where you could use natural language questions to get answers out of Snowflake. Let's say you're a product manager or a CEO who may not know SQL or who need not know SQL. All you have to do is show me the number of orders. Type in show me the number of orders and LangChain would go to Snowflake, write its own SQL query and it would give you the output. Pretty cool stuff by Cliff Ernest. Reading time here is 5 minutes. Implementing this logic is even less than that. So let's get started with the architecture diagram. So what you need is a Python script. In our case, it's going to be a Python notebook, and you would need a OpenAI API key, and then you would need LangChain modules to communicate with it, and then this would go to your Snowflake database, and your output goes back here, and then from here you would see the final output. Simple architecture, but complicated stuffs happen within this. Let's go back to the Medium blog. First things first, we have to populate the data. Let's understand the data. There are two tables, okay? So there's the orders table with the location ID as the join key, a standard orders table where you have order ID, customer ID, product name, quantity, order amount, etc. And then you have location info, and location ID is again the join key. So if you see, you have location ID here, you have location ID here, that's the join key here, and pretty standard stuff, location, city, state, and everything like that. Now let's go to Snowflake and populate the stuff. All you have to do is copy this and paste here, and then scroll down, copy this and paste it beneath that. So what's going to happen is OpenAI demo has no tables as of right now, and once I'm going to hit the run button, what would happen is two tables would get created and data would get populated. Let's see if that happens. Now let me do first let me refresh. So you can see two new tables, locations table and orders table, being populated. Now let's query the locations table. So it's got that location ID we discussed earlier, warehouse information, city and state. And let's do the same for orders. Orders has order ID, customer ID, the product name, quantity, order amount, and the location ID, the join. So our Snowflake side of things is partially over. And then let's go here. Since I'm using a Python notebook, I did not do this stuff. I directly went here and installed all the necessary modules. And then one thing to note here is it would ask you for your Open API key. So go to openai.com, get your API key, and you should be plugging it here. Snowflake account. Okay, so if you go back here, okay, you should be able to see your Snowflake account, and then username is your Snowflake login name, password. Database would be let's go back to the sheet. Database would be lang underscore chain, schema would be OpenAI demo, and tables for consideration would be location and orders. Okay, so a warehouse is compute underscore WH, which is listed here, and role would be, in my case it's account admin, in your case it could be security admin or a custom tailored role. So yeah, so that's about it. So let's go to Jupyter Notebook. So all I had to do is just copy and paste this line of code, copy and paste this line of code, and plug in stuff. So here I have to change the schema name. So let's go back here. It's OpenAI demo. Let's go back. Everything else is the same. And then it would ask for your Snowflake URL again, copy and paste stuff. And then once you do this, try running it. So, I'm going to run this line, just ran, this one ran, and let's click the run button here. So what it does is it understands the table and it looks at the first row, understands the orders table, looks at the first row. This is your connection parameter. Again, copy and paste it from here. Everything from here is copy and paste. Just keep copying and pasting stuff because you've plugged in all the values above. And this is the fun part. Okay, so this is where we prompt. Okay, now let me type something. Okay, give me unique locations, and let's see what happens. So what it does is select distinct location, city, state from locations. Okay, so let's do does city have New York in it? It's a regular question. It's not very SQL-y. So let's see what happens. Yeah, so it does give us New York. Now we know there are two tables here, location and orders. Let's try to come up with a prompt where it has to connect these two tables. Okay, so one way we could achieve it is, can you give me orders by location? Okay, so it's joined location, and it's given all the stuff. Let's make it a little more complex. So let's do some quantity by location. So it would actually sum the quantity by location. Let's do city, and then it would sum the total quantity by city. So that's all, folks. This is how you would query Snowflake using natural language, and I just built it by looking at this. 95% is copy and paste, remaining 5% is plug and play. If you're interested, try stuff. And who am I? I'm the CEO of Analyze.agency. You can reach me at Chris@analyze.agency for any data and analytics services. Talk to you soon.